Hey folks, it's Ben. I'm here with a kind of a sound video. We got an app on one of our phones that measures the decibel level of sounds and things like that. So where a whisper is a couple decibels and a chainsaw is 110 or whatever the appropriate numbers may be. When we introed the Greenworks electric mower, which has been fantastic lately, people said, oh, it's not that much quieter. And the reality is it is quite a bit quieter, but it's kind of hard to show in a video because you kind of balance the sound to be the normal sound. You don't have to use this with hearing protection, which is something you really can't do with these other mowers. So kind of put a scientific twist on it. What we're going to do is, because I got the charger on the tractor that's over there, we'll give it some time. We'll go from quietest to loudest, how I think they'll be. I think the electric's definitely the quietest. Then we have my nice Craftsman. That's an overhead valve motor. And then I've got the barky old 3 horsepower, or this one's a 3.75 horsepower Briggs and Stratton. And then we have the Craftsman lawn tractor, which I think will probably be the loudest just given the size of the motor. Now, for reference, we'll do our measurement actually behind the handlebars because where the exhaust is important. This has no exhaust. That one exhausts forward, but the Briggs and Stratton exhausts sideways. So that's an important factor too as you're pushing the thing around. And we'll also do it where the seat is on the tractor. So with that, we'll bring the camera around and we'll start doing some tests. Okay, so for the electric, I have my camera person where the operator would be. So I'm gonna, to start this one, you press the gray button, you squeeze it. Got a fresh battery, so this is as loud as it gets. It's between 60, outside of my talking, between about 60 and 70. Seems about right. So it's, 60s. So that's cool. Let's move on to the next unit here. Here's my Craftsman, one pull awesomeness here. This is a gas powered one. I would typically wear hearing protection while operating this unit here. So let me squeeze the trigger, give her a pull, and then we'll cut to the meter here. One pull, baby, you know it. The operator stands, and we're not pushing it through grass, we're just letting it idle with the whooshing noise of the blade. We're at about mid 90s for decibels, so we're already 30-ish less with the electric. Now, oops, I gotta grab a screwdriver here. Yeah, I got my screwdriver. I need it to turn this one off. Here's my barky old Briggs, first mow I've ever had. We've redecked it, but I'm sure I can get it to start for me. It also over revs a little bit too, so that's gonna make it a little louder, hopefully. We'll give it an extra squirt, just make sure it's a one start pull. And here we go. Yeah, barky old Briggs for a reason. 114-ish in the mid 110, so a lot louder than the overhead valve would be. And that's just a regular run-of-the-mill cheapo mower. So far we're getting louder. Next, let's move on over here to the Craftsman. With any luck, I've got enough charge on this thing. In fact, I ought to just start it with the booster, and then we'll do a sound rating after I turn the blades on. wasn't bad. That was what, 90s again? So it's a bigger mower, but it's also got a bigger muffler. And the deck's a little bit lower. You know, you're on top of it, but you might be a little bit farther away. So we're back down to ambient 40. So there's a little bit of a breeze and I talk a lot. So that's our decibel test. So it looked like I messed up. The tractor's quieter than most things, except for the electric, which is infinitely better than that. If you guys have any questions on any of these things, sounds, I have other machines if you want decibel tests for sure. We're about to start that thing. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, the electric is totally quieter. Like I say, no hearing protection needed. Not so bad, really bad, not so bad again. So thanks folks. If you want to subscribe to our channel, appreciate it. And if you have any questions, comments, go ahead and leave them. Thanks.